Hello, gang. Uh, just woke up and to some fantastic news. We have the first official full length trailer for Avengers Endgame. Woo! If Infinity War wasn't the biggest, most anticipated comic book movie ever, this one is, since it concludes that story and the majority of the MCU up until this point. The landscape of this universe after this is definitely going to be interesting. I don't know how invested I'm going to be after this, depending on, of course, what happens, but, what their plan or the stage that they set afterwards will be. I know a lot of our favorite characters will be continuing forward. We got Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, of course, with Captain Marvel, the Black Widow film, which is more than likely going to be a prequel. That's just my speculation that it'll be a prequel. Aside from that, I mean, I'm sure they've got a bunch of other things in the works as well. Like the What If series on the streaming service, of course, the Loki TV show, Scarlet Witch show, and all of that. That'll also be there as well. Um, but yeah, as for films, I'm not sure if they're going to have anything on the back burner that in the future will have us nearly as hyped as we will for this. I know they'll be able to include the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, all of that now into the MCU. So there's the potential to really kind of shift things back into gear after this, but it's going to be a hard feat for them to achieve after something this huge. But let's just go ahead and jump right into this because I am too pumped to check this out.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave.
Dude,
Became Iron Man.
throwing it
I love
all
you.
the way back to the beginning.
I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed.
Dude,
None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do
I think that straight confirms
is to start over.
the family thing.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small
God.
chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
Yeah,
Whatever it takes.
that haircut, man.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Dude. um. Oh, hey.
I like this one.
Okay. All right. Thor giving his godly approval of Captain Marvel joining the team. I know a lot of people aren't going to be okay with that, but they're trying to soften the blow for those people at least. I like that little clip there at the end. What I'm really interested in, because I know there's a lot of speculations on how they're going to like combat the snap. We know that Ant-Man has at least been dropped off in a different point in time So I don't know if he gets back, if he's working with the past Avengers, because we also get Black Widow with the blonde hair, as we know her most recently from Infinity War. But we also get flashes back to them in like their earlier costumes, as we've seen in some of the set shots and stuff like that. But she also has her red hair, so I don't know if they're going back to say like New York, the New York attack, or what. I definitely think with their new suits and all that stuff there at the end, maybe that's them preparing to go into the quantum realm with Scott. There's so many possibilities, man. I like, now one thing they did say, that the trailers that we see up until the release of Endgame would only be from the first 30 minutes of the film. And this is a 3 hour plus movie so far. I think it's like right over the edge of 3 hours as far as the length of this film. So there's definitely going to be a whole lot in this. And it's really interesting if this could also be just like a marketing deterrent to keep people from feeling spoiled. So I don't know how much truth you can pull from anything Kevin Feige says, because he's not all that honest in what he says. He always says something, we want to hear, but who knows? But if these are legit shots from just right out of the gate of the movie, I don't know. There's got to be so much packed into this film. And just looking at this again, where they're suited up in their new suits, all walking together. We also had Tony and Nebula there, so he's back on Earth, she's on Earth. So if that's the case, then it can't be the past thing. They can't be pulling them. They can at least be pulling themselves out of the past. And Black Widow also has her red hair back, so I don't know what that signifies. Maybe it's because she dyed her hair because she was on the run, and I guess that was enough to change your appearance. But now it doesn't matter. So she's like, it's okay. I'll just go back to red. I don't know. I'm really looking to see how Captain Marvel, like her chemistry with the team, how she fits in with the team is going to go. Because I know everybody's really concerned about her, just kind of because Kevin Feige's just been hyping up how strong she is, and whatnot. And I just don't want her to come in and just be the card that helps them just straight thunder stomp Thanos. And I don't believe a 3 hour movie will have them thunder stomping Thanos. I don't think they'll go in that direction where they just have this MacGuffin come out of nowhere and just take over the entire story. I want everybody in the team to have their equal part, have their equal function and matter. Like if you didn't have Black Widow, the whole plan would fall apart. If you didn't have Hawkeye, the whole plan falls apart. That it doesn't hinge on just a couple of key players. Because I want everybody that we've been following for all of these years to have an impact in this final fight. And I know so many people are concerned about that. But I don't think Marvel's that stupid to do something like that and really kind of undercut all of the heroes that have been with us on this journey since the beginning. I really like these flashes back to some of the origins for our Avengers, and I'm wondering if because they only really showed us a couple of them, and at least in the flashback form, we got where there was the Thor flashback, Iron Man back to Iron Man 1, which actually started this entire journey in universe, and Captain America's origin from the first Avenger, and so. I wonder if that's a tease, because the only ones I know for sure, at least reportedly, that are out after this film is Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth. Or I'm sorry, not Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans. I know Chris Hemsworth said he was interested in re-upping after Thor Ragnarok. Up until Thor Ragnarok, he was just ready to get out, but he he had stated a couple of times after that film came out that doing that movie, working with Taika Waititi, had actually reinvigorated his interest in sticking with the franchise. So I hope this wasn't kind of like eulogizing them. I mean, I don't expect all of them to live by the end of this. I do expect to see some of these characters actually cease to be for the greater good of the MCU. And honestly, I as sad as it would be, this is the point and most fitting point for us to lose some of our big hitters, some of the ones that have been sacrificing for so long on protecting the world and doing what they do. But yeah, I'm so hyped for this. I really hope that it doesn't disappoint. I really doubt that it will, because all of the Marvel movies have been at least middle of the road or amazing. There's no real trash tier Marvel movies, I can to say the least. But with this, the talent behind it, the talent on screen, behind the screen, and everything, I have full faith that this is going to be just as much, if not more, of an event than Infinity War. So yeah, that's all I've got for this. This is awesome. I want to know what you guys think now. Just leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you got any theories, anything you think might be coming up or in this, anything from the comics that might be coming into play that maybe is part of this story that not a lot of people are familiar with. Just drop all that in the comments below and let's have a conversation. Aside from that, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.